Welcome to our tribute, a heartfelt space to honour those we've recently lost and others who have left a lasting impact on our lives. Today, we reflect on their incredible journeys, celebrate their legacies, and cherish their memories. We'll also discuss the recent challenges faced by WWE star Brock Lesnar, which have deeply moved fans worldwide. Join us in remembering their stories and ensuring their legacies live on. Subscribe to be part of our supportive community and help keep their inspiring spirit alive. Billy Two Rivers, born on May 5th, 1935, was a prominent professional wrestler and Indigenous rights activist hailing from the Mohawk Nation. He began his wrestling career in the late 1950s, gaining recognition for his unique blend of athleticism and cultural influence, which he often incorporated into his persona. His heritage played a central role in his identity, both inside and outside the ring, earning him respect and admiration throughout his career. Two Rivers competed in several major wrestling promotions across North America, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he faced some of the most iconic names in the industry. His exceptional in-ring skills, along with his charismatic presence, made him a fan favorite, and he quickly became a respected figure in the wrestling world. During the 1960s and 1970s, he solidified his place in the wrestling industry, becoming a trailblazer for Indigenous athletes in the sport. Off the mat, Two Rivers was a passionate advocate for Indigenous rights, dedicating much of his life to raising awareness about the challenges faced by Indigenous communities. He used his platform to promote the importance of preserving Indigenous culture and history, becoming an important voice for his people. Billy Two Rivers. The cause of was complications related to heart failure, following a lengthy battle with health issues. His passing marked the end of an era for both professional wrestling and Indigenous activism. His legacy is remembered not only for his contributions to the ring, but also for his unwavering commitment to fighting for the rights and recognition of his community, inspiring future generations to honour their heritage and stand for equality. David von Erich, born July 22, 1958, was a prominent American professional wrestler and a key member of the legendary Von Erich wrestling family. Known for his athleticism, charisma, and dynamic in-ring style, David quickly became one of the brightest stars of world-class championship wrestling, WCCW, in Dallas, Texas, a promotion that was synonymous with the Von Erich name. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches and weighing 240 pounds, David was affectionately dubbed the Yellow Rose of Texas due to his popularity and connection with the Texas fanbase. David's wrestling style was a blend of technical prowess and raw emotion, which made him a fan favorite. His most notable rivalry was with the fabulous Freebirds, which became one of the most iconic feuds in professional wrestling history, marked by intense matches and high-stakes drama. Many considered David to be the heir apparent to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, with his immense potential and growing popularity. Tragically, David's life and career were cut short. On February 10, 1984, while on a wrestling tour in Japan, officially, David's was attributed to acute enteritis, a severe inflammation of the intestines, though there has been considerable speculation and rumour over the years about other possible causes, including issues related to his health and lifestyle. His sudden and untimely shocked the wrestling world, and his passing marked another devastating blow to the Von Erich family, which had already experienced multiple tragedies. David Von Erich's legacy remains significant in the world of professional wrestling, particularly in Texas, where he is remembered as a talented and beloved figure. His contributions to WCCW and the enduring impact of the Von Erich family continue to resonate within the wrestling community. Dr. Karonte was a devoted and compassionate medical professional whose life was defined by his unwavering commitment to healthcare and his patients' well-being. Renowned for his expertise and skill in medicine, Dr. Karonte earned the deep respect of both his colleagues and the countless individuals whose lives he touched. His career was never merely about diagnosing and treating diseases. It was about healing the whole person and instilling hope within the community. Throughout his years of practice, Dr. Karonte consistently went above and beyond to provide the highest standard of care. He was known not only for his exceptional medical knowledge, but also for his ability to connect with patients on a personal level, offering them both technical care and emotional support. His genuine empathy allowed him to make a lasting impact on those he served. Dr. Karonte was also an advocate for public health, dedicating time to outreach programs focused on preventive care and encouraging healthier lifestyles within the community. Unfortunately, Dr. Karonte's life was cut short when after battling a long-term illness. His was attributed to complications related to a chronic health condition, which he had managed privately for several years. His passing left a significant void in the medical community and among his patients, many of whom deeply mourned the loss of such a kind and skilled physician. Dr. Karonte's legacy continues to live on through the numerous lives he positively impacted. His contributions to healthcare, his spirit of kindness, and his dedication to his patients will forever be remembered by those fortunate enough to have known him. Silver King, born César Cuauhtémoc González Barón, was a prominent figure in Mexican Lucha Libre, following in the footsteps of his legendary father, Dr. Wagner. Adopting the name Silver King, he became known for his dazzling silver mask and exceptional technical wrestling skills. His rapid rise in the Lucha Libre scene led him to compete internationally, notably in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he showcased his talent alongside top stars. In Mexico, Silver King formed a successful tag team partnership with El Texano, capturing tag team championships and thrilling audiences with their high-flying, seamless teamwork. In addition to his wrestling career, Silver King made a name for himself in the entertainment industry, appearing in films and TV shows, most notably the 2006 comedy Nacho Libre alongside Jack Black. His versatility endeared him to a wide range of fans. Tragically, on May 11, 2019, Silver King collapsed during a match at the Lucha Libre World event in London, suffering a heart attack at the age of 51. The cause of was later confirmed to be a heart attack, which occurred after he had delivered a series of moves during the match. Despite appearing to continue wrestling, Silver King's collapse was a stark reminder of the physical toll wrestling takes on the body, especially in high-intensity performances. His passing shocked the wrestling community, and the loss was deeply felt by his peers and fans alike. Silver King's legacy, marked by his dedication, technical skill, and charismatic persona, lives on. He remains an inspiration to future generations of wrestlers and entertainers, with his contributions to Lucha Libre and global wrestling still cherished. Dino Bravo, born on February 6, 1948, in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, was a professional wrestler renowned for his impressive strength and commanding presence. He began his wrestling career in the late 1960s and rose to prominence in major wrestling promotions such as the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Known for his muscular physique and charismatic persona, Bravo became a fan favorite, captivating audiences with his athleticism and larger-than-life character. In the late 1980s, Bravo became a key figure in the WWF, competing in high-profile matches that solidified his status in the industry. His fierce rivalries with wrestlers like Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the British Bulldog highlighted his technical skills and in-ring prowess. Bravo's signature move, the side suplex, showcased his incredible strength and helped elevate him to superstardom. He was also part of the iconic stable The Dream Team alongside Greg Valentine, further cementing his place in wrestling history. However, Bravo's life and career were tragically cut short. In 1993, at the age of 45, he was murdered in his home in Montreal. His was the result of a mob-related shooting linked to his involvement in organised crime, specifically his role in cigarette smuggling. Bravo's connections to illicit activities had been well known, and it's believed that his criminal ties ultimately led to his tragic demise. His murder shocked the wrestling world, as he had been a beloved figure in the industry. Despite his untimely, Dino Bravo's legacy endures. He is remembered as a skilled wrestler who made a significant impact on the wrestling scene and remains an influential figure for aspiring wrestlers. Sylvester Ritter, better known as the Junkyard Dog, was a trailblazing figure in professional wrestling who gained widespread recognition in the 1980s. Born on December 13, 1952, Ritter became one of the most iconic African-American wrestlers of his era, making his mark primarily in Mid-South wrestling before transitioning to the WWF, now WWE. His charismatic persona, memorable JYD chant, and working-class hero character resonated deeply with fans. Known for his tough demeanor, unique wrestling style, and signature entrance dance, the Junkyard Dog became a fan favorite and earned multiple championships, including several reigns as the North American heavyweight champion in Mid-South. Ritter's impact on the industry was undeniable, with his appearance in the inaugural WrestleMania helping cement WWE's national expansion. His character, marked by an unwavering love for his fans and a genuine connection with the audience, made him a beloved figure in the wrestling world. Despite his success in the ring, Ritter faced personal struggles, particularly with substance abuse. His battle with these issues, coupled with the pressures of his career, affected his life outside of wrestling. Tragically, on June 1st, 1998, Ritter's life was cut short at the age of 45. He died in a car accident when his vehicle veered off the road and crashed into a tree. While the exact cause of the crash remains unclear, it was later reported that Ritter had fallen asleep at the wheel, likely due to exhaustion. The wrestling world mourned the loss of this influential figure, and his legacy lives on, especially as an inspiration for many African American wrestlers who followed in his footsteps. Mitch Ryder, born on August 2, 1972, was an American professional wrestler who made a significant impact on the wrestling world in the early 2000s. Ryder began his career in the independent wrestling scene, where his charisma, in-ring ability, and high-energy performances quickly made him a fan favorite. Known for his rebellious and gritty persona, Ryder resonated with fans during the edgy, fast-paced wrestling style that defined the late 90s and early 2000s. Ryder's versatility allowed him to excel in a variety of match styles, from technical wrestling to hardcore brawls. His talent earned him opportunities in prominent promotions such as the International Wrestling Association, IWA, and World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, where he competed in their developmental territories. Though his time in the spotlight was short, Ryder's charisma and skill set him apart as a rising star in the industry. Tragically, Mitch Ryder's promising career was cut short when his was attributed to a combination of health issues, including complications related to a heart condition and substance abuse, which had plagued him for some time. Ryder's untimely passing shocked the wrestling community, as he was viewed as a potential future star. His served as a stark reminder of the pressures and personal struggles many wrestlers face behind the scenes. Despite his brief career, Mitch Ryder left an indelible mark on the wrestling world. His passion for the sport, combined with his connection to the audience, continues to be remembered by fans and peers alike. Ryder's legacy lives on as a testament to the dedication and sacrifice that many wrestlers make for the craft they love. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945, in Austin, Texas, became a wrestling legend and cultural icon known as the American Dream. His persona, rooted in blue-collar working-class values, resonated with fans across the world. Rhodes' rise to fame in the 1970s and 1980s reshaped professional wrestling, particularly through his electrifying promos and relatable character. He achieved great success, capturing the NWA World Heavyweight Championship 3 times and engaging in legendary feuds, especially with Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard. Rhodes' rivalry with Flair became a defining storyline in both the NWA and WCW. Rhodes also made a significant impact in the WWF, now WWE, where his larger-than-life personality stood out among his peers. Beyond his wrestling achievements, Rhodes was a respected trainer, mentoring stars like his son, Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, and many others in WWE's developmental territories. Though his career was marked by success, Rhodes faced personal challenges, particularly regarding his weight, which contributed to health issues later in life. After years of physical strain from wrestling, he struggled with various health problems, including complications related to diabetes and kidney disease. Dusty Rhodes, due to kidney failure, a result of the cumulative damage caused by his long and grueling career in the ring, has left a deep void in the wrestling world, with his family, including his son Cody Rhodes, and the broader wrestling community, mourning the loss of a man who shaped the industry. Rhodes' legacy endures, and his influence continues to be felt in the lives of those he trained and the fans he inspired. Kay Noble, born on October 15, 1940, in New York City, was a trailblazer in women's professional wrestling during the 1950s and 1960s. Renowned for her athleticism, charisma, and technical wrestling skill, she became one of the sport's early stars and a key figure in elevating women's wrestling at a time when the industry was dominated by men. Noble's dynamic style combined a blend of athletic prowess and captivating presence, which won her admiration from fans and peers alike. She competed in several prestigious wrestling promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and various regional circuits, where she earned a reputation for fierce competitiveness and her ability to engage audiences. Throughout her career, Noble participated in high-profile matches that helped establish the foundation for women's wrestling in mainstream promotions. She was not just a competitor, but also a vocal advocate for the recognition of female wrestlers, often challenging the prevailing norms in a male-dominated industry. Her influence and contributions paved the way for future generations of female wrestlers, demonstrating that women could be just as skilled and captivating in the ring as their male counterparts. Tragically, Kay Noble Her was attributed to complications arising from a car accident, which left her with severe injuries. Despite her untimely passing, Noble's legacy endures, and she is remembered as a pioneering force in professional wrestling. She remains an icon in the history of women's sports, inspiring countless athletes who followed in her footsteps. Her resilience and determination continue to resonate with the wrestling world, ensuring her place in its annals. Brock Lesnar is a legendary figure who has left an indelible mark on both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. Renowned for his immense strength, athleticism, and unmatched physical prowess, Lesnar has become one of the most formidable and influential athletes in the world, transcending the boundaries of both sports. His journey from collegiate wrestling to the heights of WWE and UFC showcases a career defined by incredible victories, challenges, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Early beginnings. From amateur wrestling to WWE. Brock Lesnar's journey into the world of professional sports began in the world of amateur wrestling, where his raw talent quickly gained attention. Born in Webster, South Dakota, Lesnar grew up with a passion for sports and competed at the highest levels in high school and collegiate wrestling. He became a standout at the University of Minnesota, where he honed his skills and established himself as one of the best amateur wrestlers in the country. Lesnar's most significant amateur accomplishment came in 2000, when he won the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, solidifying his reputation as a force to be reckoned with. That victory was a turning point, laying the foundation for his transition to professional wrestling. It was clear that his natural athleticism and incredible strength would serve him well in the world of WWE, and in 2002, Lesnar made his debut, shocking fans with his explosive presence and dominating persona. The rise of the Beast, Lesnar's WWE dominance. Brock Lesnar's debut in WWE was nothing short of spectacular. From the moment he stepped into the ring, it was evident that he was different from anyone the WWE Universe had ever seen. At just 25 years old, Lesnar quickly captured the WWE Championship, becoming the youngest WWE champion in history. His dominance in the ring was undeniable, and his signature moves, such as the F5 and his brutal suplex variations, made him a fan favorite. Lesnar's early WWE career was marked by high-profile rivalries with some of the biggest names in wrestling. He engaged in legendary feuds with icons like The Rock, Kurt Angle, and John Cena, all of which helped cement his status as one of the top stars in the company. His matches were filled with intensity and excitement, showcasing his unique combination of power, speed, and agility. He quickly became a cornerstone of WWE programming, and his matches were often the highlight of any event he participated in. However, Lesnar's WWE career wasn't without its bumps. Despite his early success, he made the controversial decision to leave WWE in 2004, seeking new challenges outside of professional wrestling. This move shocked the wrestling world, but it would not be the last time Lesnar made waves in his career. The UFC years, a new challenge in mixed martial arts. After departing WWE, Lesnar turned his attention to mixed martial arts. In 2008, he signed with the UFC and made his debut as a fighter in the heavyweight division. His transition from wrestling to MMA was met with skepticism from some corners of the sports world, but Lesnar silenced his critics with a series of stunning victories. Lesnar's UFC career was just as explosive as his WWE run. In only his fourth professional fight, Lesnar won the UFC Heavyweight Championship by defeating Randy Couture in a dominant performance. This victory made him one of the most talked about athletes in the world, and he would go on to defend his title successfully in subsequent fights, cementing his reputation as a fierce and skilled fighter. However, just as his UFC career was taking off, Lesnar faced a major setback in the form of diverticulitis, a painful and potentially life-threatening condition that affects the digestive tract. Diverticulitis involves the formation of small pouches in the colon that become inflamed or infected, leading to severe abdominal pain. Lesnar's battle with diverticulitis forced him to step away from MMA for a time, as the disease caused him significant pain and required surgery to correct. Overcoming health challenges. Lesnar's battle with diverticulitis. The onset of diverticulitis marked a difficult chapter in Lesnar's career. His health struggles were well documented, with fans and media speculating about the impact of the condition on his future. For Lesnar, this period was a sobering reminder of the toll that extreme physical competition can take on the body, and he was forced to reassess his career. Lesnar's condition required multiple surgeries and months of recovery. His battle with diverticulitis brought a human element to his larger-than-life persona, showing fans that even the strongest athletes are not immune to serious health challenges. Despite the pain and setbacks, Lesnar remained determined to return to competition. In 2011, Lesnar made his comeback to the UFC, defeating former champion Frank Mir in a rematch at UFC 141. The victory proved that Lesnar was far from finished, and he continued to compete at the highest levels of MMA before eventually retiring from the sport in 2012. Lesnar's journey through diverticulitis and his return to competition showcased his resilience and unwillingness to let health issues define his career. Lesnar's return to WWE. The Beast comes back. After his retirement from MMA, Lesnar made a triumphant return to WWE in 2012, reigniting his passion for professional wrestling and reclaiming his spot as one of the biggest names in the industry. His return sparked excitement among fans, and it wasn't long before Lesnar was involved in some of the most memorable storylines and matches in WWE history. One of his most iconic moments during this time came at WrestleMania 30, where he ended The Undertaker's legendary undefeated streak at the event. This shocking victory shocked the wrestling world and solidified Lesnar as one of the most dominant forces in WWE history. His intense feuds with top stars like John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins helped keep him at the forefront of the company, and his matches became must-watch events for WWE fans. Lesnar's WWE career has been characterized by high-stakes matchups, big money bouts, and headline-grabbing moments. His status as a part-time performer has only added to his mystique, making his appearances feel like rare events that fans eagerly anticipate. Whether defending the Universal Championship or engaging in brutal rivalries, Lesnar's presence in the ring remains a spectacle, and his name continues to evoke excitement and anticipation. Health rumors. Separating fact from fiction. In recent years, rumors about Brock Lesnar's health have been prevalent, with some suggesting that he had been involved in a motorcycle accident. These rumors spread quickly on social media, fueled by speculative reports and purported photos showing Lesnar in a hospital setting. However, upon further investigation, it became clear that these reports were unfounded and lacked credible sources. Brock Lesnar has consistently denied any involvement in such an incident, and no official statements have confirmed the rumors. While it's not uncommon for rumors to circulate about high-profile athletes, it is essential for fans to rely on credible sources of information when assessing such claims. The swift spread of misinformation is a reflection of the volatile nature of social media, where rumors can quickly gain traction and cause unnecessary concern among fans. Lesnar's resilience in the face of these rumors reflects his focus on his career and personal well-being. He has proven time and again that he is a dedicated athlete who is more than capable of overcoming obstacles, and his ongoing commitment to his health and career remains unwavering. The road to a showdown. Brock Lesnar versus. Looking ahead, one of the most exciting developments in Brock Lesnar's WWE career is the speculation surrounding a potential match against Gunther, the current Intercontinental Champion. This exciting prospect has captured the attention of wrestling fans, who are eager to see the clash between Lesnar's raw power and Gunther's technical prowess. WWE veteran Bill Apter recently commented on the potential match, noting that for Gunther to truly validate his championship reign, he would need to face and defeat a figure like Brock Lesnar. Gunther's rise in WWE has been nothing short of impressive, with his brutal fighting style and technical ability making him a rising star. A match against Lesnar would provide him with the ultimate opportunity to prove himself as one of the top wrestlers in the company. The contrasting styles of these two athletes make this potential showdown an intriguing prospect. Gunther's methodical approach to wrestling, combined with his powerful strikes, would serve as an interesting counterpoint to Lesnar's aggressive and dominant style. The clash between these two heavyweights could lead to an unforgettable match, filled with drama, intensity, and plenty of action that would leave fans talking for years to come. Building anticipation, crafting a legacy, building rivalry. As the WWE creative team looks to build anticipation for this potential showdown, the possibilities are endless. A well-crafted storyline could enhance the significance of the match, with confrontations and emotional promos that highlight the stakes involved. The build-up to the match could involve a series of encounters between Lesnar and Gunther on WWE programming, allowing fans to become emotionally invested in the rivalry. This matchup also taps into the larger narrative of legacy building in professional wrestling. For Gunther, A victory over Brock Lesnar would solidify his status as one of the top stars in WWE. For Lesnar, it would serve as an opportunity to remind the wrestling world of his dominance and continue his legacy as one of the greatest athletes of all time. Conclusion: the Beast's legacy lives on. Brock Lesnar's career is a testament to the power of resilience, determination, and a relentless drive to succeed. From his days as an amateur wrestler to his dominance in WWE and UFC, Lesnar has proven time and again that he is a force to be reckoned with. His health struggles, including his battle with diverticulitis, have only added to his legendary status, highlighting the mental and physical fortitude required to remain at the top of such demanding sports. As fans eagerly await his potential showdown with Gunther, it's important to remember the man behind the persona. Lesnar's contributions to both WWE and UFC have left an indelible legacy, and his continued presence in the wrestling world serves as an inspiration to athletes and fans alike. Whatever the future holds for Brock Lesnar, one thing is certain: his legacy will continue to be one of strength, resilience, and dominance in both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts.